There is movement on production for the Flash movie, the upcoming Flash movie that DC is making about the famous Scarlet Speedster from the comics. They've hired a production designer, apparently. And the production designer, if you don't know, that's the person who's responsible for the visual look of the film. They work with the director and the producer to just, decide what the style of the movie is going to be like, the sets, all that kind of stuff. And apparently someone's been hired, and it's someone whom I think is a good choice for a movie like this. I'm on Omega Underground, and they're saying Dredd's Mark Digby has been hired as the production designer for The Flash. Now, Dredd 3D was that movie based on the Judge Dredd comic that came out 5 or 6 years ago? Maybe, I think it was that long ago in theaters. It was really good, but nobody saw it. And this guy's done some other work too, and I think he's really great for a sci-fi action movie like The Flash. Today we revealed that production designer Beth Mickle from Drive and The Deuce had opted to exit the Flash movie to instead work on Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and as a follow-up we have learned who will replace her. Omega Underground has learned The Flash will now see Mark Digby from Slumdog Millionaire production design for the upcoming DC Comics film. Mark might not automatically sound familiar, but the production designer has worked closely with Alex Garland on films such as Dredd, Ex Machina, and Annihilation. Movies I've all seen, all of which look excellent. And if you haven't seen Annihilation, that's that Natalie Portman sci-fi movie where they go into this section of the woods. That movie looked absolutely just spectacularly beautiful. Especially when they were showing the plants and stuff shimmering and everything. And, Ex Machina looked nice. It was very slick, stylish, with the way the robots and the environment looked. And, Dredd, like I already said, looked nice with that whole grungy, industrial, apocalyptic, dystopia kind of stuff. And so I think this dude has exactly what it takes to make a movie about a guy who moves at super speed in a superhero cinematic universe look fantastic. And, all of whoever the villain or multiple villains are going to be in this movie and the way Central City will look, I'm optimistic. He also recently worked on HBO's Fahrenheit 451, starring Michael B. Jordan and Michael Shannon, which filmed in Toronto. I haven't seen Fahrenheit 451, I've heard of it. I think that's on Netflix, right? And I have Netflix, so I guess I should check it out. It's not entirely unheard of to see directors choose new crew members when they join an existing project. If they ultimately use the Flashpoint storyline, Digby might be the best person to help bring that to screen. I don't think they're doing Flashpoint, though. That's just what I think. I think it's just going to be the Flash. Flash had been eyeing possible Canadian filming locations, but it remains to be seen when and where it will ultimately shoot. Warner Brothers has yet to give the film an official release date, but it's assumed it could be ready for 2020. I looked on IMDb, and Mark Digby is mentioned as a production designer for the entitled The Flash film. And IMDb's not sure what this movie's going to be called either. But they don't call it Flashpoint, which gives me optimistic, because the more I think about it, the more I just think Flashpoint. Adopting the Flashpoint storyline to the letter would be the wrong choice for this movie at this point in time for the DCEU. I don't think they should ever have to do that storyline, actually. They can if they want to, but I don't know, what for? But I'm happy if this is true. Like I said, I think Digby has the artistic, stylistic chops to make the Flash movie look very good. I know one of the best things I liked about Justice League and the way the Flash was, brought to life in that movie. I love the blue lightning effects. I thought that was beautiful, the energy effects that they would put on him. Zack Snyder and his production designers and effects team that they gave to the Flash, that was just wonderfully beautiful. And that made me, I was like, the Flash, when the movie comes out, he gets his own movie, that could be just a visual spectacle. And I hope that Mark Digby, keeps that up. I know the production designer doesn't exactly do visual effects, so he may not have anything to do with, the energy trails, the blue lightning energy that the Flash will make when he runs and does things. But he can use that as inspiration for what he's doing with the production design of the movie, the sets, things like that, all the scientific stuff. I don't know. I'm just thinking that someone like him working with that kind of, the team that does those kinds of visual effects, it could be a really great partnership for this movie. And it does get me very excited. I love it when a movie looks great. Yes, it has to have good plot and characters and stuff. I'm not saying that's unimportant, but, having something look nice when you're looking at it, that's just icing on the cake. And I think The Flash could have good icing. But anyways, thank you for watching. I appreciate your viewership. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership. And I will talk to you soon. Bye.